Welcome to Joe's Astrology. This is the birth chart for Jim Carrey. We can see right away he's a Scorpio rising with Neptune within 2 degrees there on the rising in the 12th. And there's lot to be said about this as well as the rest of this chart for sure. But right away we can see the emphasis on money, business, psychological things. We know that Jim Carrey is a very psychological person, a very intelligent person. And we see here Neptune there on the rising, he's an actor. And we can move here to the MC. We see Uranus at 29 degrees in Leo on the midheaven there. So he has Neptune and Uranus conjunct these key points. And not only is he an actor, he's a very unique actor, a genius type actor with Uranus there at 29 degrees. And it's very important for someone like him to exhibit his individuality in this life and his creative expression. We see that there with that placement in Leo. He's a Capricorn sun and a moon in Gemini. And you wouldn't think someone like Jim Carrey to be a Capricorn, but if you look a little bit closer, you can see, well, one, he pretty much did climb to the top of an industry. And he did it in a Gemini way, being an actor and kind of jumping around playing all these different roles, being able to shift his personality, etc. And we see the sun there in the third, the moon in Gemini in the eighth, coming back to this piece about money, interested in the deeper side of life. And the sun here in Capricorn, the thing that's missed about Capricorn is in this third decan, it's the Virgo decan. So this can be a person, and I had this almost same sun. This can be a person who has a Mercury emphasis in that Capricorn in the sense that they are interested in improving the self. They're interested in reforming the self, looking at being able to analyze things very well, or at least being interested in that, and for sure being an actor. This would be somebody who would get into the details. We can also see as Mars, Venus, and Saturn conjunct that sun, really having an influence there, especially with the sun Venus being this very bright, bubbly personality that people see when they first meet him. And he does have Jupiter and, coming back to this Uranus, he has Jupiter and Mercury together. Again, as I said, a very intelligent person in Aquarius, but in a unique and kind of quirky way. He's definitely a unique and quirky personality. There's been some of him coming out in the recent times talking about very taboo things and being seen as a very unusual person, more in his personal life as of late. So we see that there with the Aquarius, all in the third house. And his north node here is in Leo, south node as well as in Aquarius. There's just a heavy emphasis on this Leo, Aquarius, third house, ninth house. So definitely a person who's a seeker of information and truth and knowledge. Could be a teacher himself in his own way. Neptune on the rising, Jupiter there on the south node in Aquarius. Jupiter Moon trine in the air signs there. That's a very good combination as well. Very fortunate, this Jupiter Mercury trine moon. That moon in the eighth. See the part of fortunes in the eighth as well. And the Neptune is squaring the nodes. Squaring the nodes there, so really showing this back and forth between the third and the ninth. A lot of experience this guy has had, a lot of jumping around, a lot of Gemini-like aspects in this chart, which I'm not going to get into right now. But if you want to look at evolutionary astrology as well, you can see Pluto here in the 10th, where he's coming from, the South Node in the 3rd, where he's coming from. Everything that he's doing really emphasizing this Pluto in the 10th, giving him that status, that Uranian status there as well. So I'm going to leave it there for now. There's definitely more to this chart. Please subscribe and like the video if you enjoy the channel, and look forward to hopefully some extended readings in the near future with people like Jim Carrey.